Iron Man demo. Video game based off of the particularly awesome Iron Man movie and comic book series. Now, just quick note, I edited out a lot of the menus at the start, but I thought it was pretty telling that the first option in the game is exit demo. Not even play demo or controls or anything like that. The first option on the menu was exit demo. So that should give you a good idea of what you're in store for. Also, after the loading and all that, it gives you about 10 seconds to look at the controls that aren't intuitive. So the demo actually gets you into the gameplay pretty quickly, which is good for a demo, considering most demos don't do that, which is a big mistake on my idea. But I don't know if it's just my Xbox 360, but as soon as I loaded up the demo, all the rocks in the background, like the textures aren't loading and they're just black. So what the fuck? Was that doing that for anybody else's demo or what? I mean, like if you look at them at the right angle, sometimes the textures appear. Oh, there they are. Now they're gone. Oh, they're in there. They're gone. They're in there. They're gone. And they're gone. And yeah, just not a a polished game. But whatever. I'll play it a little bit more, see if it's any good. Now, the problem that I have with any game that has like you moving around in a 3D space, like flying up and down, like in all XYZ coordinates at the exact same time, is that it's always extremely hard to do, to control all three directions at the same time when you're looking at a two-dimensional screen. Oh, so the Iron Man died, and he gets right back up. So there's absolutely no consequence for dying in the demo, at least. I don't know if that's that way in the full game. Oh, and the rocks are disappearing again. Yeah. Anyway, so back to what I was saying about controlling a character flying around in 3 dimensions or swimming. I mean, it's the same way for swimming in any game. It just doesn't feel right. The controls kind of suck. I mean, even swimming in, say, like Half-Life, something like that, it just doesn't feel natural or polished or anything like that. So I don't know. It just gives you a good idea of probably what to expect for the rest of the game if you're flying around for the entire time. So you have a couple different weapons. You got that little hand cannon blaster thing. You got some missiles to shoot around. You can walk up to tanks and grab them sometimes and just rip them apart, which is actually pretty cool. But the controls are just so fucking bad and the gameplay is so generic, I can't even recommend downloading the demo or buying the game. I mean, the amount of time that I spent like editing this video and downloading the demo and rendering and uploading to YouTube and all that, I would have much rather gone and see the movie a second time. So don't even bother with this game. It just sucks. Oh, and even the textures on the bridge are disappearing. That's fucking cool. And it doesn't sound like Robert Downey Jr. Gave his voice to this game either, which is a disappointment. Which is actually happening more and more in games now, because the movie actors don't want to give any credibility to video games because the video game industry is quickly taking over the movie industry and earning more money. So, ooh, a little push button sequence. Yeah, so that was the only cool part of the demo right there. And I decided to quit the demo a couple minutes after this point in time, when in this next sequence, Jarvis and Tony Stark just have the absolute worst dialogue that just made me cringe inside when I heard it. So decide for yourself.
How's my heart doing, Jarvis?
Functioning normally, sir.
You know, Jarvis, by all rights, I should be dead.
Yes, sir.
I've been given a second chance, and look, I'm using it to kick some ass.
Do not understand ass-kicking reference, sir.
Remind me to give you some kind of personality, Jarvis.